Hey everybody, it's Strict9 with Strict9 GP, and welcome back to another episode of my Draft Day Sports College Basketball 2020 playthrough with the Austin Peay Governors. I hope you guys have been following. I've gotten some pretty positive comments on this series. I really appreciate it. I'm surprised myself a little bit at how well I've liked this. I mean, I really have been enjoying this one, and it helps, I guess, that I've had such a great first season at it, but this is a fun game. The more I'm getting into it, the more I like it. So I've also got my Out of the Park 21 playthrough, the baseball playthrough, going on the channel as well. That's a game that I usually devote probably the vast majority of my time to because I'm just such a baseball fan. But I guess the way I started this series, I was really looking for an alternative to a baseball sports management game, and really glad now that I've picked this one, and I'm hoping that you guys are enjoying it too. So today is the big one. We're in the Final Four tournament. We got a big game against Tennessee. I love that matchup because Austin Peay just outside of Nashville, and then Tennessee, probably the biggest public school in the state. So this one, great matchup to go along with everything else that's happened this season. But before I get to the game, I know I've had a couple comments from some of the viewers about how the rest of the league is doing, and I showed last episode. I showed kind of, either last episode or the episode before that. I showed how the conference, the regular season, played out for a lot of teams. So I thought I would just briefly look at how the tournaments for some of these conferences went before we get to playing and simming probably through the game with Tennessee and then the tournament. But just looking at let's look at a few of the big ones anyway. Let's say the ACC tournament, just to show you how that went. Florida State didn't do so well in this one, so they came into it a pretty low seed. Duke, Clemson, looks like everybody played pretty well in this one in terms of the seeds. I'm not seeing any upsets until you get, not even to the final game. It was the 1 and 2 seeds, Louisville beating North Carolina, and that sealed probably Louisville's top seed in the tournament. Let's see, the American East. No, that's not a big one. Big East. You had number 1 Villanova losing to Marquette. That was a pretty big upset right there. 6th seed in Marquette getting all the way through to the final and winning. And then Big 12. It was 1 and 2 here. Kansas, though, knocked out Oklahoma State. So that's probably why I'll have to get back to the tournament to see the Final Four tournament. I think Kansas is a 2 seed in that tournament, but I don't know if Oklahoma State's a number 1. Let's see. Did I go on the American? Did they even have a tournament? Like 10. Seems like I'm missing one. Is the America East? No, that doesn't seem right. But we'll keep going. Big Ten looks like Wisconsin and Iowa made it to the final, and wow, 38 points from Wisconsin. Not a great showing for them. They were blown out by Iowa in that tournament. Let's see, Conference USA, number 1, North Texas won that tournament. Missouri Valley, you had Northern Iowa, huge over Loyola, Illinois. And then, of course, our tournament, we had to beat a very scrappy Morehead State team, and then just that convincing, I think, win against Belmont. Really showed up to play in this one. Austin Peay did. That was a great game. SEC, we got Tennessee making it all the way to the final here and losing to Florida. Florida was not the number one seed. Arkansas was, and they were knocked out pretty early by 8 seed South Carolina. That might explain why Florida got the edge over Arkansas in the final seeding in the Final Four tournament. So, is there any other tournaments that I need to look at? We went through the. I mean, I guess is it the Western Athletic? Who has Gonzaga? It's not. Yeah, Gonzaga, they won their tournament pretty easy. St. Mary's, though, a team that we beat early in the season, they knocked out San Diego, so small upset. But thought I would just give you an idea of how those went. This is pretty cool, the way the brackets are showing. Took me a while to find them in that last episode, but looking at the brackets again for us in the Final Four tournament, National Championship tournament. So, again, Florida is that number one seed in the Buffalo region, which is where we are. 12th seed for us, not bad, very good. I didn't expect us to get that high. Kansas region, you got Louisville, top seed. Yep, Kansas is second seed, and I guess Oklahoma State. They're going to be in a different region. Arkansas, the 3 seed in the San Antonio region. Iowa, the number 1. Kentucky, second seed. And then in Spokane, it's Oklahoma State, the 3rd seed here behind North Carolina and Wisconsin. So let's go ahead and get started on the simming until we get to our game. Belmont playing in the NIT, I believe, and that'll just show you the lack of prestige our tournament has, that Belmont has such a good year and they don't even, get a chance to play into the Final Four tournament. Tennessee State, I think they are in. I don't know if this is the NIT tournament for them. It's not. So Belmont lost to Virginia Commonwealth, so they're not knocked out. Vanderbilt, a number 1 seed here. I think Tennessee State is in this tournament. Yeah, they're a 5 seed. So let's go through, play this day's games out. And let me take a look at how that one went for Tennessee State, see if they're still going to be playing. Nope, they lost to Northern Colorado pretty easy. All right, so play out this day. We should be getting close to the play-in games if we're not there already. Yep, we did. So let's take a look at the grid now and see who made it. So we got Pennsylvania. They're going to be in there in 16 seed. I didn't see some of the others. I'm sorry. I forget how they seed those. And now, I don't know if I could go back. Let's see. No, it won't show me. Sorry. So Pennsylvania's in, playing Florida. Western Carolina in against North Carolina, or Louisville, sorry. Florida A&M, Alabama State. Quinnipiac, were they one? Gosh, I'm sorry. I should have probably taken a look at that. I forget how they do the play-ins on the where the seeding's gonna go. I don't think it's always the 16th seed though that makes it. But we're ready to play our game out, and I'm gonna take a look at the scouting report just to see. I'm pretty sure that Tennessee is gonna match up really heavy against us, all up and down the line, but they're saying we have the advantage of point guard with Grauer, the senior, who had a very good run there at the end of the season, especially in the tournament. And our bench is a little bit stronger. Inside, they got some big guys that are probably going to be a lot of trouble. They run a fast-paced offense, and they rarely seem to press. So they're primarily man-to-man. I think we're probably going to have to just start out, as we usually do, with a maybe a balanced look. At least to see how we get. I mean, we had the advantage of playing Belmont three times this year. So that helped us out a lot. That's pretty cool. We got a little bit of a different look here. Wolverine Studios building up the excitement. All right, starting lineups. Only one senior on that Tennessee team. This is what I was saying going into the season. I mean, this is why it's a Cinderella run regardless, but 4 seniors. Man, next year is going to be hard to repeat. But anyway, that's next year. Let's get through this one. So I feel like I'm going to try a favor outside and just see how I'm going to crash the boards a little bit on offense. I'm going to put the intensity up a little bit on defense and see what that gets us. We may have to adjust that a little bit. Offensive pace, though, I want it to be a little bit slow for us starting out. So let's get going. We get the ball on the tip-off, but throw it away. And they score first. And we can't do anything on the other end. They miss a shot. We get the rebound. That's pretty good. Big basket there. 2-2 game. That was Jepson inside made that score for us. And then we're up 4-2. Good play from Ben Martin. Ben Martin was very quiet against Belmont. I think it was Morehead State, I think, where he scored only 2 points. So it's out of bounds to us. We're up 4-2. And we draw the foul. That's Grauer, a pretty good free throw shooter. He makes the first one, makes the second one. So we're up 6-2. Tennessee in trouble early here, huh? And first foul on us against rushing. I'm gonna speed it up just a little bit when I get the chance. I know it's easier to follow, but it's taking a little bit too long to get through here. May slow it down if it gets close. They're having a hard time scoring right now. They're just 1 of 5, 1 of 6 field goals. Still missed it, but Clay Jeter made the shot, draw the foul, and he converts the free throw. So a 3-point play there, and they're within 1. But we come right back and score again. And Brian Martin throws the pass away. They call a timeout. Let's just take a moment here to just give the team some praise. Pretty happy with the way we started out. They don't seem to care, but that's okay. So we're going to go back. I'm sticking with what we're doing right now. We got a little bit heavier intensity than we usually play with. Oh, and we got the ball back. Is that a miss? They are 2 for 10 from the field. We're just 3 for 8, though. And Cunningham throws it away. So we got our bench out there, I think, in some places. At least Cunningham. Is he a starter? Don't think he is. And another foul. That's on Cunningham. That's our 4th team foul. Only 1 for them, so it's going to be tough. And Warhank misses the shot, draws the foul. Misses the first one. Makes the second one, so it's a 2-point game now. We haven't scored in a while, but good play there from Edwards. Misses the shot, draws the foul, but he misses that first free throw, misses them both. And they come right back and tie it, and now they're up. So a couple fast break points there, looks like, and it's a 10-8 game, and we got our bench out there. That's probably what's going on. I think it said, though, that our bench in that scouting report had the advantage, but it was another foul on us, so they're going to be up by 3 right now. We need to score. Foul on them. That's just their 3rd team foul. We're up to 6. We miss from outside. They can't convert either. Oh, and a big play there from Marshak. Draws the foul, makes the shot. Misses the free throw, though. So it's a 1-point game, and that's going to be our 7th team foul, even though it's a shooting foul. He misses the first one, misses them both. We get the rebound, and a big 3-pointer. We're back up by 2, 13-11. They tie it right away. Marshak draws another foul. He makes the first free throw, makes them both, so we're up by 2 again. And they throw it away. We throw it away. I've got the offensive pace down a little bit. Let me do it a little bit less. Turnovers, though, not too high for us. 4 to their 3. And they're having a hard time shooting. 5 for 18. We're not much better, though. 5 for 14. And if Hollins called for a foul. That's a gimme at that point. So they tie the game up. At the free throw line, there are They're 5 for 9 from the line. Not too great though. Oh, good play inside there. I think that was Jepson or maybe Edwards. It's a tie game though. Still, I can't believe how close it's been. They take the lead though finally. And pass kicked by the defense. We need to get a shot off here. Come on. And Cunningham throws it away. So that's 6 turnovers for us, 3 for them, and 4 for them now. Turnover to travel. Jepson can't do it. Looks like a steal or a block. Pass deflected out of bounds. And they make it. It's a 4-point game now. I think that's their biggest lead of the game. We come right back and score. Jepson having a pretty good first half. 6 points already. 4-point game again. And Todd Vaughn called for the foul. Just their 6th team foul. They're still struggling shooting, and they're not going for the 3-pointers. Just 1 attempt so far this game. And we score to come within 2, but and then get the rebound and the foul. That's 7, so we're going to the line. This is Anderson, I believe, and that was his first point. He's 1 for 2 at the line. They come back, score inside, and we turn it over. Anderson not having a great game. 0 for 4 from the field. Luckily, they throw it away, so we're keeping close here. 3-point game. Oh, good move there. That was Martin. Need to get him in this game. That would really help us out. So Rushing makes the shot, draws the foul. Could tie it. No, that gives us the lead again. And 2-point lead now. They come right back, tie it up, pass deflected out of bounds. And Jepson throws it away. So our field goals, we're up to 10 for 20, and they're 11 for 27. So we're out shooting them percentage-wise, but they're getting more attempts. Oh, and we're up by 2 again. Good shot there from Martin, 6-point for him. We're up by 5, big 3-pointer from Grauer. And Jeter misses the shot, draws the foul, and it looks like he makes the shot. So 3-point play for him, and Ben Martin called for the foul now. He's in trouble, 3 fouls for him, and they've tied it up at the free throw line, and then we throw it away. Man, we really wasted that lead, 5-point lead. Oh, but good play inside from Edwards. Got a lot of our bench out there right now. And we draw a foul on the other end, so we're going to the line. This is Marshak. He makes 1 of 2. We're up by 3. Another foul on us at the other end, though. They make them both. It's a 1-point game. So free throws, 7 for 12 for us, 10 for 14 for them. Pretty close in some ways. A big 3-pointer there from Marshak. He is having a great game. 8 points in this first half. And we're going to go into the half with the 2-point lead. I did not see that coming. This is a much different team than what we're facing, or what we faced in that OVC tournament. A lot of inside scoring. You can see they've outscored us in the paint 14-6. Second chance points, fast break points. Lewis Rushing, they're giving him the player of the half. Pretty well-rounded performance. Only 3 points, but a couple assists, 5 blocks, 5 rebounds. There's been 10 lead changes, and our biggest lead was 5. Individually, I really like what I'm seeing from Marshak off the bench. He's been pretty good. 8 points. He leads us in scoring, which is how good he's been. Grauer, pretty good game too. A couple assists, 7 points. Martin, he's been good when he's been out there. +8 from him. Same with Rushing. They're playing pretty well, those two. But unfortunately, it looks like Martin and then Rushing with 2 fouls. Those guys could be in trouble if we don't control it a little bit in the second half. We're 14 for 25 shooting. That's really good. 3 for 4 from the 3-point line. But look at this, 13 for 33. So under 40% shooting for Tennessee. Only 2 attempts from the 3-point line. 10 for 14 inside. It looks like rebounds, they're handling us. Well, it's close, 19-17. But offensive rebounds, they're a little bit better than us. Blocks, we have more blocks. Turnovers, though, 10-5. So we've doubled them up on turnovers. With the foul trouble, I don't know if I should back off the intensity a little bit, because I think that's how we've kept them from scoring. So I'm really wanting to leave it as it is. I may improve the pace just, I'm not going to do that either. I'm going to leave it where it is, because that's where we got our shooting up. We were shooting below 50%. Now we're over 50. I'm going to leave the intensity where it is until we start getting into some foul trouble, or if they start running away with it. But let's go back to the game. Turnover there. And we score first, a big three-pointer. They come right back, score inside. Their inside scoring is really good. There's another one from 21. Warhank, got 13 points. But he turns it over. We're going to still be up by 1, but they've been a little bit tougher already. Another three-pointer. So we are 5 for 6 in three-pointers. 2-point game now. And Cunningham makes the shot, draws the foul. So he's playing right now with Martin in foul trouble. He needs to have a good game, and he converts there. We're up by 5, our biggest lead of the game again. But Jepson called for a foul on the other end. We don't need to give him cheap fouls. And they hit a three-pointer, their first three-pointer of the game, and they're within 2. We can't score on the other end, but we do get a rebound and turn it over, looks like. And they miss a three-pointer but get the rebound. And they're really out-rebounding us on the offensive side. So Jepson misses the shot, but it's going to be number 3 foul on Williamson. And Jepson goes to the line, hits them both. He's up to 11 points now. So we're back up by 4. And they turn it over. Momentum right now going our way. And a big three-pointer. We're up by 7. Clay Jeter misses the shot, draws the foul. He has 15 points. He's their leading scorer of the game right now. He makes them both. They're within 5 again. And Milton Grauer turns it over. It's going to be hard to keep this lead. 14 minutes left, but I cannot believe we're leading by 5 in the second half. And looks like Grauer 2 turnovers in a row here. He's got to be better than that. And they score. It's a 3-point game. Mike Holland throws it away. 14 turnovers now. And that's with the pace about half. So I don't want to slow it down too much, because then we're going to be in trouble. It's a 1-point game. They're back in front. But we come back with a big three-pointer. That may have been Marshak. I can't even see who made that one. And we're up by 4 with the ball, but we can't convert. And then Mike Holland, 3rd foul on him. Team fouls 3-2. Not as bad this second half. And Williamson throws it away. So we got the ball back. We missed the shot. Good rebound and put in. 6-point lead now. And another good shot and play from Rushing. He draws the foul. We're up by 8. He makes the shot. We're up by 9 with 10.5 minutes to play. And Brian Martin misses the shot, but it looks like he draws the foul. And he misses the first free throw. Misses the second free throw. We get the rebound. They come right back with a fast break point. But we score. It's a 9-point game still. I'm not smelling the upset yet, though. I can't get too overconfident. So a foul on them. We're tied up 4-4 in team fouls. Seven-point game. We need to get through. Oh, we got it back. It may have been a block. We're having a hard time scoring, though, right now. A foul on them. That's going to be their 5th team foul. So, still, though, overall, our shooting percentage has been really good, especially the second half. But Grauer throws the pass away. Man, he's got to be better than that. That's several turnovers for him this game. And they throw it away. So we're still up by 7, just 8 minutes to play, but we can't score. They're really, I think they've turned up the heat a little bit on us. We draw a foul though against them. Their 6th-team foul, and that's another one. Marty Anderson misses the shot. He's going to go to the line, misses the first one, and looks like he makes that second one. So it's a 6-point game now. They just made a 3-pointer and we turn it over. It's a 3-point game. They're 2 for 10 in 3-pointers, and they tied it up on another 3-pointer. I knew they were going to come to life sooner or later. It's a tie game, a lot of back and forth right now. We're up by 2, and Patterson misses the shot, but he draws the foul, and he makes them both at the line. I'm still favoring the outside. Man, it's really back and forth right now. We get the rebound, though, up by 2. We missed that 3-point attempt. I'd rather us try to slow it down a little bit on that one. So they could take the lead here, but no, they throw it away. I'm gonna call a timeout and just kind of regroup. Maybe I can motivate him a little bit here. I like what I'm seeing. Now we're gonna have the bench out there, so let's motivate the whole team, entire team. Come on, doing a great job. Let's hold on to it. Players not responding. I feel like I need to probably. What can I do here? I think I need to stay where we're at. I mean, they're getting hot right now. Fouls. We're still in the bonus on that, so I don't want to go on the intensity too much right now. And they get another foul, Jeff Dean. That's going to be on Samuel is going to go to the line for us. So the chance to go up by 2 again, and he makes them both. We're 14 for 20 in the free throw line, and they missed the shot. And Edwards draws the foul, so he's going to go to the line. Misses the first one, misses them both. Gosh, luckily they throw it away on the other end. Under 4 minutes. I've said in games before, I go to that stall offense if we've got a big lead. I don't want to go here because if they send us to the free throw line, we could easily lose this. I mean, we're not a good free throw shooting team, so I want to try to. And that's what we needed, the 4-point lead. I just want to try to keep our rhythm going, and let's see if we can score naturally. Ben Martin back on the court. He misses the shot but draws the foul. He is the best free throw shooter in the OVC. He makes them both. We're up by 4. Now, if I knew he was going to get the foul, it would be okay. That's our 6th foul, but it's a shooting foul, so they're going to the line. He misses it. We get the rebound. We can't score, but Jeremy Matthews, another foul on us. Well, maybe he did score. I think that was he made the shot and was going to take the free throw to make it a 3-point play. So now this is Martin, I think, at the line again. He makes the first one, makes them both. We're up by 4 again. Man, I don't want to send them to the... I'm so tempted to go very high on that defensive intensity, but I don't want to send them to the line. And they throw it away. So we're going to have the ball back. I'm going to try stalling just this one possession and see what we can do. And Brian Martin called for the foul already, but I think that's going to be Anderson. He can be iffy at the line. He makes the first... No, makes them both. This was Cunningham. We're up by 6 points with 2.5 minutes left. And it's out of bounds to Austin Peay. Oh, my gosh. I'm going to leave that stall offense going, and let's see what happens here. Pass kicked by the defense. I thought it was going to be a foul. Under 2 minutes left. Oh, big basket there from Jepson. We are up by 8 points, and now they've got a foul. We may be looking at a major upset here. 83-75, 112 left. We're going to the line. And Grauer, he's usually pretty good he's the second probably best free throw shooter on the team. He misses the first one. Makes that second one. We're up by 9 points. I'm gonna back off the intensity right now. Just a little bit. If they score right away, it's probably a stupid idea. They do. So they're gonna start fouling. So I'm gonna have to have some intensity going there. So under a minute, it's a 7-point game. Who did they foul? I think they fouled Cunningham. He makes the first one, misses the second one. We're up by 8, and they're gonna call a timeout. So motivate this team. I'm gonna give them more praise. Surely you guys are gonna react to this. Nope, they don't care. So we've got all of our starters are tired right now. So we've got Cunningham and Edwards out there. I'm going to leave the intensity where it is. And they can't score. We get the rebound, and they quickly foul us. It's an 8-point game. I think we're going to win this game. 35 seconds left. And Martin, not the guy you want to put out there. He's at 15 points now, so he's probably going to be our leading scorer. He hits them both. We're going to win this game. It's 87-77. They miss a 3. They put the other one back. It's an 8-point game. Dwight Williamson steals the pass, and they call a timeout. Again, I'm going to try this one more time. You guys need some praise. They still don't go for it. That's okay. We're going to go back, finish out the game. They make a 3, and it's 2 seconds left, and we're called for a foul. No, they immediately foul us, and they foul Martin. Great job getting Martin the ball. He's going to go to the line. He makes the first one, makes the second one. This game's over. 18 points for Martin. They call another timeout, and that's how it ends. What a game. Big upset, 89-82. So our Cinderella season is not over. This is incredible. So we're going to make the final 32. We're going to go to the next round. Unbelievable what I'm seeing here. So let's back up, go to the recap. It was close in that first half. I just kept waiting for Tennessee to get on track, and they couldn't. Shooting was, and you look at the attempts, 68 attempts for them, 50 for us. So that goes, I guess, from how slow I had the pace for us. But we held them to under 50%. We scored shot 56%. That was a big difference. And then we had 4 more three-pointers. That may have been the final big difference. They just could not get any three-pointers going, and it took them a while before they even had an attempt. We outshot them at the line. A lot of fouls at the end of the game. What a game this was. Ben Martin winds up player of the game. Glad to see him back scoring after the way he looked in the OVC tournament. Lead changes 16. 11 times this was tied, but we had a 10-point lead late in the game. I still can't get over that. We really, in the second half, we kind of closed the distance, but yeah, it was all about inside for them. So luckily, I think we went with the right focus, shooting outside in this game for sure. Second chance points, we narrowed that gap in the second half. Fast break, 10 points to our 0. That's okay because we won. I mean, it's just incredible. Other good players here. I think Jepson had a great game, 13 points. And in rushing, he was player of the first half. 5 blocks, 7 rebounds. Great game overall from him. Grauer, too many turnovers, 5. But 4 assists, 14 points. Hit, 3 for 3 in three-pointers. That was a big difference. But Ben Martin, if you send him to the free throw line, he's going to hit him. And that was how we kept that lead down the stretch. Marshak, I'm also really pleased with his performance. 10 points off the bench. Cunningham, a good, with Martin fouled in foul trouble. He got a lot of time and really did an adequate job. This was a great win. And I'm having a hard time believing that we did that. But let's look at everybody here. So let's take a look at scores from. I hope it will show me everybody. Nope, it's not going to do it here. Let's take a look at the results of the tournament here. So we got Florida easily won against Pennsylvania. New Mexico State beat Baylor. Big upset here with us. We're gonna be playing Kent State in the next round. The big upset against Michigan. Could we make the Sweet 16? Is that even in the realm of possibility here? Unbelievable. I mean, could you get a better draw after beating Tennessee than this? I can't believe that. So it looks like on the other side, we got Connecticut, another big upset, lost to North Dakota. Davidson beat Indiana. Wichita State beat Xavier. Villanova beat Towson. So you still have the 1 seed here, but the 2 seed's out of it already. So this one's wide open still. In the Kansas City region, you got Louisville easily winning. No big upsets so far. Gonzaga won pretty easily. Kansas, big winner. Oklahoma, kind of an upset over Alabama. No real upsets in this one. No major upsets. And then the San Antonio region, they have yet to play. So let's go back and see how this one's going to look until we get to our next game. So let's look at the scouting report. They are heavily favored. I mean, 73 to 27. I don't get that. They're 22-11. They were in, what conference were they in? Let me take a look at. So they're in the Mid-America Conference. Oh, sorry, I should do it from here. So they're in the Mid-America Conference. Yeah, it looks like they had best tied for the best record in the conference. Oh, I didn't want to go there. Sorry. Let me see. They must have won their tournament to get in there. I don't think they would have been an at-large team. Yeah, they beat Buffalo. I just can't believe we're not rated a little bit better. And who knows? What does that matter? Look how we beat Tennessee. That was about the way Tennessee was rated against us. And it looks like here, Ben Martin, he's going to have to come up big here. Inside, they're probably going to own us inside. Although, I don't even see how that could be possible. Even Anderson looks like he might match up pretty well with him. So I think we got a good chance here. They did beat Michigan. But I still feel like we got a chance here. So, let's see what the rest of the tournament looks like, though, on the regions that we didn't get to. So, did we get Kansas City here? Yeah, I think we had that one. San Antonio. So, Kentucky won pretty easily. Butler, Northern Iowa, Arkansas. So, this one, not too many upsets in that region. And then we go to Spokane. We got North Carolina, Boston College, Seton Hall, Maryland, Wisconsin. Nevada beat Providence. Oregon won easily. So no real major upsets there. I think this is the region where the upsets are coming from. So you still got North Dakota and Davidson, Kent State and Austin Peay. This is blowing my mind. So we're going to be coming back with another game. I thought for sure we'd be one and done and I would sim through the tournament and that would be how this season ends. But we got one more game to play, at least. So as always, thanks for watching, supporting the channel. I hope you're enjoying this series. We're going to be back, staying at it. Cinderella story is going to continue, it looks like. But I will see you next episode. Thanks for watching.